Welcome back to my channel. First and foremost, I want to apologize for taking some time off and not uploading consecutively. I was away witnessing my childhood friend get married with the love of her life, so I have a good reason why. In this video, we're going to talk about fear. How fear is a choice. I'm going to tell you a few tips on how we can diffuse it. Fear is something that we learn since we were in diaper. If you're Dominican and or Latino, you probably heard your parents or an aunt or uncle saying, ahí viene el cuco, te va a comer el cuco, o no te levantes por la noche que te va a agarrar el cuco por los pies. And it's all, whichever way it was told to you, it was all a way to inflict fear within us, right? Because the purpose was to make you afraid of you, so that way you don't wake up in the middle of the night. I'm sure you also have heard of the phrase, the more money, the more problem. There's a lot of people who are stuck, or at least they don't want to move up the ladder and get more money because they're afraid of getting more money, being that they've always heard that the more money comes with more conflict. In the book You're a Badass by Jen Sincero, which by the way, I made a book review video. If you haven't watched it, I will link it in my description bar below. In this book, there was a quote that reads, "We've made being in fear a habit." See, no one really wants to be in fear. Yet we keep repeating these phrases, right? The more money, the more problem. There's a monster in the dark. By us repeating these phrases, we're putting out in the universe that there is something to be afraid of. To fear or not to fear, it's really the question. Fear is an option. You choose. Let's think of a time from the past that you were afraid of, that now you can sit back and just look back on it. Was there really something to be afraid of? Now thinking back, you realize there was really nothing to fear. What we're most fearful about are the things that have yet to happen, right? We don't know if anything will go wrong. We just have all these thoughts that makes us feel that there is something to be afraid of, when most of the time there really isn't. Fear is an option. It's a choice. It isn't by default. You choose. It may be difficult to believe, but fear is as big as you make it. It's pretty easy actually. It takes just as much effort to ignore fear as it is to let it absorb you. Here's another example. As a child, we are taught to play safe. What would happen if you were to tell your parents, your loved ones, that you're ready to let go of your current job because you want to go for your dreams, follow your dreams? More often than not, they'll tell you, hold up, are you sure about this? Or you shouldn't do it. This is something that's secure. You have no idea what can happen. So do you see the connection that I'm trying to make? They always tell you to play it safe, but is that really always the right thing to do, to play it safe? Right? Sometimes we have to take that leap of faith to go after what we want. Success, more often than not, is on the other side of fear. Have you felt fear for something that has already happened? Most likely not. Fear comes from the unknown, right? Not knowing what can happen. If you were to go bankrupt, if you lost your job, if you get rejected, death, right? These are things that are out of our control, things that can happen overnight and can bring tons and tons of fear. When you find yourself afraid of something that's yet to happen, ask yourself, what am I really afraid of? You come to realize we're usually afraid of not being right? If it's in an interview, we're afraid of not getting the job. If it's dating someone, we're afraid of that person not liking us. If it's a new job, we're afraid of failing your boss. If you do fail, what's the worst that can happen? It's a failure, right? You will learn something along the way. That's all. Always remember that fear is noise. Little voices in our ears, in our head, trying to tell us what can go wrong. But we have to stay positive. This is when your positivity comes into play. Fear is all about negativity. You want to stay positive and know that sometimes we have to do exactly what we don't want to do in order to get what we want. So those are my tips. Be in the moment. Don't worry about the future and what can go wrong. And cancel the noise of the fear trying to talk you out of something that you truly want to do, and fear is trying to stop you. That's all for this video, guys. I hope you learned something. And if you somehow, one way or another, can relate to this video, please leave a comment down below. We could talk about any experiences, or there's anything that I didn't mention that you think it's a key point to how to diffuse fear. I'm always open to any opinions, any suggestions. Please don't be afraid of leaving a comment. Like, subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.